What's good? Family. Family. What's going on? Family. What's good? I'm waiting on you. Waiting on you. Waiting on you as you trickle in. It's 10 after 5. East Coast Standard Time. How's everybody doing? Everybody, well, a lot of people should be either getting off work, about to get off work, or if you're in LA, it's 2, you probably coming back from your lunch break. You know, if you're in Hawaii, I don't know what time it is. Hey Lee, what's going on? What's going on? Happy afternoon to everybody. I am your coach. I am the dude that's gonna make you sexy. I'm the dude who has made you sexy. And guess what? You're my bricks and I love you. Thank you. Thank you. Hey Charmaine, what's going on? My beautiful Charmaine up in the house. But just wanted to drop in. Hey Lee, just want to drop in because I know y'all about to get your workout in. Hey Natalie, I know you're about to get your workout in if you haven't got it in already. So I'm your weight loss conscience, just here to remind you to let's get it. Because again, let me tell you what the goal is, just in case you didn't know, just in case it has slipped your mind. We're going to lose 20 pounds before Thanksgiving. I'm locked in on that, and I know you're locked in on it too. So that's what we focused on. That's why you have to knock these workouts, knock them out every day and be every day about it. I know sometimes you don't feel like doing it, and I know probably if you're doing it, at the end of the day, you're like, well, shoot, I'm tired and this, that, and other. But you got to press through because you have to look at the bigger picture. I know y'all see, a lot of before and after pictures on my social media. No matter if it's Twitter, Facebook, or Instagram, I know you see all of those. That's probably what brought you here. But the impressive thing is when you come on the page, on the platinum page, and you see the before and afters, like those two that were posted today, were they not phenomenal? Oh, they were phenomenal. Hey, Meek, what's going on? So, look, continue to press, continue to push. And also, let me put this in your spirit too. Because I see this every day. People say, one way or another when people do something, they'll be like, oh, you inspired me. No. I need for you to inspire you. Okay, you gotta understand that I'm a former ball player. You know what I'm saying? Played ball for years, excelled in sports all my life, no matter if it was football where I was an All-American, played at Clemson, played pro ball there for a little bit before I got smart and decided to start my own business. But you have to understand where I come from. I come from a world where you compete. You don't, spend a lot of time admiring people because you want to compete. You want to be number one. You don't spend time admiring people because the person that's number one, you want to do better than. I like to compete, and I want you to get that from me. Not in a way that makes people feel bad. Don't get me wrong. But again, this world is a competitive world. No matter if you're losing weight, no matter if you're in the business sector, everybody competes daily. And that's what I'm going to request of you. I'm going to need for you to compete. I'm going to need for you to be a little bit pissed off when you see somebody on Sunday losing more weight than you. I'm going to need for you to compete when you see somebody post a time that's faster than you. Use that. That's what this page is about. I purposely line myself up with people in my life who are doing better than me. Because at the end of the day, I'm going to go get them. I'm going to go reel them in. I say within myself, it's kind of like when I was in college, I used to run with this guy named Shawn Crawford. Shawn Crawford eventually ended up winning the gold medal in the Olympics in the 200 meter dash. But I used to race against him every day, and he used to cut me every day, just kill me. But I wanted to get lined up against the best because he made me better. And there was not a day that I didn't line up beside him to where I didn't feel like I couldn't beat him. And that was real. So you have to have a competitive edge about you that basically says nobody's better than me. You may have started out better than me, but you ain't gonna end up better than me. I'm like that with my friends, with a lot of people that you see on TV. I compete with them. They compete with me. They know what I do. I know what they do. You know, and the funny thing is, you know, at the end of the day, it makes everybody as a group, as a team, better when you compete. So I'm going to encourage you not to be awestruck, not to be all inspired by other people, but I'm going to need for you to want to do better than the person that you're recognizing, that you're idolizing, that, you know, you give props to. I'm going to need for you to be that person that you admire, that you put up on a pedestal, that you get impressed by. Now, how about that? Hey, Rhonda. Hey, Drea. Hey, Lachey. So that's what I'm looking for. Okay, first we're going to lose 20 pounds before Thanksgiving. But then, you know, I want this page to compete harder. I need for this page to compete harder. Because when you compete, it's going to make that person beside you compete. Because at some point, somebody's going to look over and be like, dang, she started at the same time I did. I better get up on my horse and go. That's what competition does. So when you're in the midst, when you're in a culture of competition, guess what? It makes you step up your game. And in this situation, when you step up your game, you lose weight faster. You get finer faster. Your self-esteem rises that much faster because you're competing. I love it. I love competition, especially when it makes everybody better. Hey, Watanya, what's going on? So let's go ahead and let's go hard. Compete. Make each other better. Because again, I'm going hard for you. Shoot, we going hard together. Because at the end of the day, I want to see you achieve your goal. I want to see you reach your goal. That's what makes me happy. So let's go get it. And let's be dedicated. Let's be committed together. So, love y'all. Get ready, get that work in. And all that other good stuff. Because we gonna rock and we gonna roll, baby. That's how we do. We don't play. We ain't playing. Look, this is not a game. This is a competition. But again, you know, and that's the other thing. You know, ain't nothing wrong with competing. People always try to shy away. I don't want to play. You know, I don't want to compete. You better compete. Because somewhere, no matter if it's on your job, you know, even if you got a relationship with a good person, somebody's competing against you without you even knowing about it. Somebody is competing, good people. So why not you? Let's get into the mindset of competing and getting better. And not just with weight loss. I'm talking about in all areas of your life. Because if you go to my page, the first thing that I'll say on my main page every morning, dominate. Dominate. I mean, dominate yourself. Dominate the people around you. Be the best. That's the level of expectation. Dominate every day. You will never hear me crying, complaining about stuff. I'm too busy dominating. Have you ever heard of a person who dominates, just, you know, who just cry about stuff, cry about life every day, all depressed about what they don't have and who they ain't with and why you talking about me? And, you know, we don't pay attention to stuff like that because we too busy dominating. We don't know what's going on with the world. We don't know or care about no election. We don't know, who done bombed who might be going to war with whom, what Beyonce doing, and all that stuff like that. We don't worry about that because we too busy dominating. We too busy on our agenda. We on the plan. We locked in. We got our targets up, shooting them down every day. We don't know what's going on in the world because we locked into our own personal world. Kind of like the good book says, be in the world but not of the world. Those issues are their issues. That's not my issue. I'm building something daily. I'm building something with y'all daily. I don't have time for the issues of the world. I don't know what's going on in the world because I'm locked in on my agenda. I'm locked in on my purpose. And that's what I'm encouraging you to do. Dominate. Not one day, not 1 week, but every day. That's the expectations. That's the expectation. Let me say that right. So let's go rock and roll, baby. And let me also say this too before I go. There ain't nobody better than you. If you're dealing with a person or people who try to make you feel less than, let me remind you who you are. There's only one you. It gets no better than you. Once you're dead and gone, it's over. Understand your value. There's only one you. Again, after you're dead and gone, it's over. It's a wrap. There will never be anybody like you ever in life. Embrace that. Understand your value. And don't let anybody treat you less than your value. If they don't see your vision, don't worry about it. If they don't know how great you're going to become, don't worry about it. That ain't on them. That's on you. Sometimes it's cool to be the only person in the room to know who you are and to know, the things of what magnitude you're going to do them at. Please understand your value because I'm going to remind you every single day. How about that? So let's go get to work. Love y'all. Let's go ahead and continue that momentum. Dominate. Be great. That's how we roll. So let's go get it. Love y'all. Hey, Vitari. Hey, Lori. Hey, Prissy. Hey, Lachey. Hey, Leslie. What's going on, Leslie Brown? So, love y'all. Let's get out here and dominate. Let's quit playing with these people. Let's go.